Hello friends, today we'll discuss how to install Sonarqube on Ubuntu 22.04. So here I have taken Ubuntu 22.04 server in AWS. Okay, so before going to how to install and configuration, okay, I'll just tell you what is Sonarqube. Sonarqube is an open source platform which is developed by SonarSource, okay, and which is used for continuous inspection of code quality. Okay, so this is the use. Okay, so this tutorial is mainly we'll discuss how to install. Okay, so let me show you how to install. Okay, so before that, this is my SonarQube server which I have already created. So let me copy the public IP. I'll go to the console. Okay, now, so if I do SSH, okay, so here I'll just paste it my public IP. Okay, that's it. And let me try to access it. Okay. Yes, now it is connecting. Yes, now it is connected. Okay. Next thing is once always remember whenever you will connect to any fresh server, okay, which is recently like you have only launched, first you try to update the packages. Okay, so for that sudo apt-get update. Okay, fine. Then next thing is to install SonarQube, we need one database. Okay, so here what we will do is we will use PostgreSQL. So this is not hard and fast rule that you need to use PostgreSQL only database. You can use your MySQL also. Okay, so it will depend on upon you. But here I am using PostgreSQL. Okay, so now I will check how to install PostgreSQL. Okay, so here if you'll go to browser, if you'll search install PostgreSQL, okay, that's it. Then you will go to here in the download page. Okay, so here as our OS is divine. Okay, but here package installer we can choose Linux because this is OS family with Linux, and the distribution Linux distribution is you can choose Ubuntu. Okay, now these are the things. Okay, so first what we need to create the file repository configuration. Okay, so this is the command to create the file repository configuration. Okay, now I'll just copy and I'll paste it over here. This is done. Okay, next thing is we need to import the repository sign in key. Okay, so I'll just copy, I'll paste it over here. Okay, so these things I have already explained you what is the wget command and what why you are using this wget. This I have already explained you in Kubernetes installation, in Docker installation, in Jenkins installation. So if you have not followed, you can just follow those tutorial also. So it will be helpful for you people. Okay, now whenever we will import any repository sign-in keys, then we need to update the packages. Okay, so this is the command to update the packages. Okay, now let us check whether packages are updated or not. Yes, the packages are updated. Okay. Next thing is we need to install the PostgreSQL. Okay. But here the command it is, if we will run this command, it will install the latest version of PostgreSQL. But if you want to install PostgreSQL with specific version, this is the command. What is the command? Sudo apt-get -y space install, then the PostgreSQL, then the version. How you can mention the version? Hyphen, then the version name. Okay. So let me copy. I want to install the latest version, so I'll be using this one. Okay. I hope you understanding whatever I'm saying. Okay. So now it is installing PostgreSQL. Okay. That's it. Now the PostgreSQL is done. The installation of PostgreSQL is completed. Okay. Next thing is what we'll do. database contains some data, right? So here we need to give some command so that we will use couple of not couple of one database, one user will provide the user's credential, all these stuffs will give. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to run the one command to log into the PostgreSQL cell. Okay, so what is the command? Command is sudo, then the username hyphen u, username is Postgres. Okay, then the Postgres SQL cell, that is psql. Okay, that's it. Now we are in PostgreSQL database cell. Okay, next thing is what we will do, we will run three commands. Okay, so that we will create the user called Sonarqube with the password we can give. Okay. Next thing is we will create the database and we will provide the ownership of that database. Then we will provide the privileges of that database to specific user. Okay. Fine. Now let us go here and here we will see. Okay. So here I have mentioned the commands details. Okay. Now, okay, fine. Now, okay, so this is the command to create the user, okay, with the password. So here I have pasted, and here what is the command? Command is create user, username with password. So here I am creating the user as Sonarqube, and here the password I will give as, let us, for example, I am giving here Sonarqube, okay. SONARQUB. Always remember, whenever you will do these credential things, try to make it as much as complicated. It will be more secure. Okay, but here as my this is my test environment, I am just giving SonarQube. Fine. Now it is created. Okay. Now next is we need to create the database with the ownership permission. So this is the command. What is the command? Command is create database. Okay, create database, then the database name, then the owner, who is the owner. So here Sonarqube database is we are creating, and the owner of that database is Sonarqube itself. Okay, now it is created. Okay, database is created. Now we'll provide the privileges to that database. Okay, so this is the command. Okay, this is also done. Now if you want to list the database, okay, what is the command? Slash L. Okay, this is the command to see the list of database. See here, it is already, it is showing list of databases. So this is the name. Okay, just now we have created, right, Sonarqube. Here we have created the database as Sonarqube, and the owner is Sonarqube itself. Okay, fine. Now if you want to see the users, how? What is the command? Okay, so slash du, I think. Let us see. Yes. So these are the list of role. Okay. So one is Sonarqube. Okay. This is the thing. Now, if I want to exit from here, what is the command? If I give exit, it will throw me the, no, it did not throw me the error. Okay. So exit is also fine. In other command is also slash q. That is also fine. Now you understood, right? So next thing is we need to provide some system change, some uh, command, okay, which will help us to install Postgres. Sorry, to install the SonarQube. Okay, but before that, uh, okay, now let us create SonarQube user. Okay, so why we need to do that? Okay, so to install SonarQube on Linux system, we must have dedicated user for that. Okay, so what is that user? That user we will be creating as SonarQube. Okay, let us create it. Okay, so this is the command to create the SonarQube user. Okay, fine. Now Now we need to go to etc sysctl.conf file, okay, by using vi editor or vim editor, and we'll provide this value. What is that? Vm max map count, and what is fs dot file max count, okay, because sonarqube is required the kernel parameter, okay, that is vm max map count to be greater than 524288, okay, and the fx file max to be greater than 131072, okay, that's why we are giving this value, okay. So let me go to here. This is sysctl.conf, okay, so sudo vi slash etc sysctl.conf, okay, fine. Now I'll just add these two lines in the bottom of that file, okay. So I'll insert, okay, it is insert. Now I'll save it. How to save? Escape, okay, then colon, right and quit, okay, fine. Always remember, whenever you will change the sysctl in sysctl.conf file, what we need to do, we need to run the sysctl command, okay, which is I'll just show you, okay, which is to apply the new changes which we have given in etc sysctl.conf file, okay. So what is the command? Sudo sys sysctl space hyphen hyphen system, okay, fine. This is that, okay. Next thing what we need to do, okay, now we need to download the Sonarqube, okay. So how to download the Sonarqube, I also don't know, okay. So we'll go to browser, we'll see here, okay, download Sonarqube, okay. So here if you see this sonar, okay, this one, and let me click, okay, community edition, right, okay, let me click here, then I'll, okay, now the download is okay. So here I'll just pause it, okay, then I'll copy the link address, okay. Now I will paste it over here, okay. Now I'll go to home page, then I will paste it wget, okay. Now, now it is downloaded, okay. Where it is downloaded? It is downloaded in slash home slash ubuntu, okay. If I'll do here, it is showing, right, slash home slash ubuntu. If I'll do ls, here it is the downloaded Sonarqube, okay. Now what I need to do, I need to, as this is the zip file, I need to extract it, okay. So what is the command? Okay, that is tar hyphen xzf, then the file name, okay. Okay, sorry, this is actually zip file, right? So I need to unzip, sorry, unzip, okay. So unzip unzip sonar, okay, let us see, okay, unzip not found, that means unzip is not installed. So this is the command to install unzip, okay. Sudo apt get install unzip, okay, unzip, unzip, that's it, enter. Now let us unzip, okay. Now it is successfully unzipped, okay. Now it is successfully unzipped, okay. Now let me change the name, because see, it is also fine, but for naming convention I'm just changing the name, okay. So mb sonar, this one to Sonarqube, Okay, Sonarqube. That's it. Okay. Now, if I will do here ls, it is fine. Now, let me copy this into /opt folder. Okay. Which one I need to copy? So I'll copy this a Sonarqube extraction file. Okay, extraction directory. So cp hyphen r then Sonarqube. Okay, to where I'll copy to /opt. Okay, where /opt, this will throw the error, I think. Yes, this is throwing the error. That's permission denied, so I'll give sudo permission. Okay, fine. Now if I'll go, or if I'll check it from here, sudo ls hyphen l /opt, it will show the owner as root and root. Okay, but what I need to do, I'll change the permission of that Sonarqube directory to Sonarqube. Okay. Okay. I'll provide the permission of Sonarqube user to access this Sonarqube directory. So what is the command? The command is sudo chown, change the ownership. Okay. Sudo chown hyphen r means recursive. If you will not give r, then it will only change the permission to this directory only, not inside the directory. That's why we are giving the hyphen r, that is recursive. Okay. Then the name, owner of that particular directory what you want, then the group. Okay. So group is also Sonarqube. Fine. Now the path is /opt Sonarqube. Okay, fine. Let me enter. Now if I'll check the owner, it is showing this one Sonarqube, and if I'll type here inside the Sonarqube, if I want to see, so all these are owners. Okay, these permissions are changed. Now what is the next command? Okay, so next command is, we'll see. Okay, so now we need to change, what we need to change, we need to change some configuration. Okay, so where is that configuration? Always remember, the configuration should be inside the Sonarqube. There is one directory that is called conf. Here, this is the directory. Okay, there will be one file. Okay, so let me do it. Okay, sudo vi slash, where is the path? Opt, then the Sonarqube, right? Sonarqube, then conf, then sonar.conf or something. Okay, so it is coming, right? Sorry, sonar.properties. What we need to change it here? Okay, first is sonar.jdbc dot username. Okay, so sonar.jdbc dot username is this one. So what I'll change to whatever username I have given. Okay, so here whatever username I have given inside the PostgreSQL database. So what I have given as Sonarqube, right? Sonar Q. Okay. Next thing is, I need to check. I need to provide the password as well. Okay. So what is the password? Password is also Sonar Q. I need to remove the comment line. Okay. Next thing is, I need to provide the sonar.jdbc URL. What is that? Sonar.jdbc URL. Okay. So this is the line where I can add, but this is Oracle, right? This is for Oracle things. So I'll not write it here. I'll just write it here. Where I'll write here. Okay. So what is that? That file, that detail line is sonar.jdbc.url equals to jdbc colon postgresql colon // where your postgresql is installed, that server's IP. As postgresql is installed in my local, in my server where Sonarqube we are installing, that's why we need to give the localhost. Okay, then the port number, PostgreSQL port number, that is 5432. That's it. Then /Sonarqube. Okay, so let me copy as I have already written it here. Okay, so where is that? This one. Okay, I'll just copy it. What I'll do, I'll just copy it and I'll paste it over here. Okay. Next thing is what I can do. Okay. Now we need to uncomment couple of line. Those are like sonar search dot java opts. Okay. Those xmx and xms values. Those also we need to uncomment. Okay. So this line I need to uncomment. For that, let me search. How to search a line in VI editor? You need to give escape slash, then you need to paste it. Okay, so this is the line. Then you need to enter, then put insert I, then remove the hash, that is comment symbol. Okay, next thing is what we need to do. Next thing is we need to provide the sonar.web host, that IP we need to provide. Then web dot port. What is the sonar web port? That in which port we want to access Sonarqube in browser. That port also we need to provide. Okay. So for that, let me go down or let me search it here also. Sonar.web.host is in sonar.web.host. Okay, sonar.web.host, host, host. Okay, so this is one. Okay, so here what I'll do, I'll just remove the comment line. Okay, and I'll keep this sonar.web.host as 0.0.0.0 because in production or in real time, what you need to do, you need to give the sonar.web sonar server's private IP. But as this is my test environment, we can give 0.0.0, which is fine. If you give the private IP, then you cannot access because here we have not configured the VPN setup. Once you will have the VPN setup, then only you can access it, right? So that's why we will not give the private IP. We'll just give the public IP. That's it. Okay, fine. Now we need to give the port number. Okay, so here as this is our sonar.web.port, I'll just remove it, which is fine. Then I need to search sonar.web.java addition. Okay, Java additional opts. Okay, so let me go down. If I'll not find it here, then I'll search. Okay, okay, let me search it, which will be easy for us to save our time. Okay, so let me just copy it. I'll search. Okay, so this one, what I need to do, I need to insert. Okay, then here what is the value we can give? Here we need to give as server. Okay, what we need to do, give, we need to give as server. Okay, so see, here we are doing manually. Okay, on next class I will show you how to install SonarQube by using Ansible role. Okay, so that within fraction of minute or fraction of seconds, I can say within 1 minute also it will be ready. Okay, so next thing is sonar.log dot in a label. Okay, so that also we need to provide. So for that, let me copy and search it. Okay, so here I'll search it. Yes, this one I need to give. Okay, so this line, then I need to provide the path. Okay, so this line also I need to search. Okay, this line also I need to comment it. Okay, fine. Next is, okay, now I'll show you something little interesting. Okay, so here, if you see or if you observe here inside the Sonarqube, there is the bin directory. Okay, so always remember inside the bin directory, all our binary will be safe. Okay, what is the binary? By using binary, inside that binary, there should be one script or some so that if you want to run SonarQube, then we can run that command. Okay, so if you want to see, okay, let me show you that as well. Okay, ls, then I'll go to bin directory. Okay. Okay, so then I need to go to Linux because my OS is Ubuntu, which is coming under Linux. Okay, then let me do ls. See here, sonar.sh. This is executable things. Okay, so this is the extension of ss, that means this is the shell script. Okay, so ls hyphen l, there should be executable permission, right? So here the problem will be, you need to come here and you need to start it, then you need to stop it. Okay, what is the command to start and to stop? The command is this one, sonar.sh space start. To stop, sonar.sh stop. Okay, but here the problem will be, you need to commit here every time and you need to stop, or whenever you want to stop or whenever you want to start, you need to provide these two commands to go there. Okay, now what you need to do, we need to let me create one service file. Okay, where I'll just mention what is the command to start, what is the command to stop. Okay, and all these things, so that by using systemd, okay, I can start the Sonarqube or I can stop the Sonarqube. What is the command? Systemctl start Sonarqube or systemctl stop Sonarqube. Okay. So for that, what I need to create one file which is /etc systemd system. Inside that, I need to create a file that is called sonarqube.service. Okay. So let me go here, sudo vi, then I need to paste it over here. Then okay, let me insert, then I'll just paste it, paste these things. Okay, then next thing is, okay, I'll just save it now. I'll always remember, whenever you will create any systemd file, you need to reload the daemon. Okay, so what is the command? Sudo systemctl reload daemon reload or something. Okay, so let me type it, sudo systemctl, okay, daemon reload. Okay, sudo systemctl daemon reload. Okay, next thing, what is the next command? Next command should be, we need to start the Sonarqube. Okay, what we need to start, we need to start the Sonarqube. But here one problem will be, I think, as we have not installed Java, that also we need to install. What is that? Java we need to install. Okay, so okay, now this is the command to install Java 17. Okay, once it will be installed, we'll check what is the Java version, then we'll just start the Sonarqube. So as this server is present in AWS, so what I'll do is I will open the port, that is a Sonarqube port, that is 9000. Okay, in security group, but this is my test environment, so I have opened the port from everywhere. Okay, so which will be fine, but in production it should be restricted. Okay, that's why DevSecOps, which is in coming into the market, that is DevOps with security things. What is that security things? You need to remove all the public IP in your production environment. You need to remove all the public IP in AWS, in your organization, in your project, so that no one apart from no one in your team, no one can access. Okay, so for that you need to remove them and you need to set up the VPN. Yeah, okay, so those are the, you need to update the patches. Okay, here in Ubuntu. So those are the security things. These are the simple example I'm saying. Okay, which will be high demand in near future. Okay, fine. Now okay, so this is done. Now I'll show you how to see. Okay, Java hyphen version. Okay, see, now it is showing OpenJDK 17, which is fine. Now I'll check the whether my PostgreSQL is running or not. Okay, what is the command? Sudo systemctl, then the status. Okay, what is that? Stl sudo systemctl status Postgres. Okay, it is running, which is fine. Now what I'll check whether Sonarqube is running or not. Okay, Sonarqube dot service, which is not running because we have not started. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just start it. What I'll do, I'll start it. Okay, now let us check the status. Now it is running. Okay, now let us check the port number whether Sonarqube is listening or not on that port number 9000. Okay, so what is the command? Sudo net start and net start hyphen lntp. It will throw me the error. What is that error? Command net start is not found. So what is the command to install? Sudo apt-get install net tools. Okay, net hyphen tols. Okay, that's it. Now it will be installed, which is fine. Okay, now let me check sudo net start space hyphen lntp. Okay, so see here 9000 port is listening. That means Sonarqube is running. Next 5432, that means PostgreSQL is running. Always remember one very important thing is sometime, not every time, sometime service is running. Okay, sometime your service will run. Okay, but the port will not listen. Okay, for example, sometime your PostgreSQL is running, but during that time, due to some issue, this port will not listen. Okay, same. Sometime your Sonarqube is running, your port is not listening. So always remember, you need to check the service as well as the port number. How I am checking. Same way you need to check. Okay. Now what I need to do, I need to check from the UI whether Sonarqube is running or not, or whether I am able to access it or not. So let me copy the public IP, then I'll paste it over here, then the port number 9000. Okay, now Sonarqube is running. That's why the web page that it is coming. Then it is asking me the password. What is the password? Okay, so the password to log in the Sonarqube is by default is admin and admin. Okay, admin. Okay, let me log in. I show you the console password, and you need to provide your old credential, that is admin. Then you need to provide the new credential. Okay, so I have provided the new credential. Now I'll update. Okay, so yes, this is updated now. Okay, so this is the page. Okay, this is the page after that. Okay, so here we can create the project, and here if you go in the account section, here you can generate the token. Okay, so here you can generate the token. So yes, so that's it for today's class. So in next class I'll show you how to generate the token, how to create the project, how to communicate, how to set up Sonarqube with Jenkins for core quality of the project. Each and everything I'll show you. Okay, next class. Okay, and apart from that, I'll also show you how to install Sonarqube by using Ansible role. Okay, which will be easy. Okay, so always remember everything is easy. Okay, but you need to understand. Okay, so yes, thank you, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much.